Okay, Dean Rusk disagrees with you, and he was the Secretary of State at the time, but that's fine.
The communist nations have exploited the turmoil of a time of transition in an effort to extend communist control into other areas of the world.
Thoughts on Dean Rusk and America's involvement in Vietnam? I know next to nothing about that.
Exactly.
Really isn't in her prime. Sorry. When a woman is considered to be in her prime in her 20s and 30s and maybe 40s.
What are you talking? Wait.
That's not according to me.
Prime for what?
It depends. I mean, it's just like prime. If you look it up, if you Google when is a woman in her prime, it'll say 20s, 30s, and 40s. I don't necessarily.
40s. Oh, I got another.
I'm not saying
decade.
I agree with that. So I think she has to be careful about saying that politicians aren't in their prime.
We need to qualify. Are you talking about prime for like childbearing, or are you talking about prime for being president?
What the facts are. Google it. Everybody at home. When is a woman in her prime? It says 20s, 30s, and 40s. And I'm just saying Nikki Haley should be careful about saying that politicians are not in their prime and they need to be in their prime when they serve, because she wouldn't be in her prime according to Google or whatever
What
it
an
is.
absurd human being Don Lemon is. What an absurd, ridiculous, and sexist human being Don Lemon is. Obviously, we are talking about political prime. 51 is very, very young in political terms. We currently have a couple of octogenarians running for president of the United States. And Don Lemon is saying 51 isn't in your prime politically. Yes, there is a difference, I would assume, between your sexual prime and your political prime, or your childbearing prime and your political. That is like the most sexist thing I've seen a mainstream host say on national TV. And it's just gonna go, like, people are just going to ignore it because Don Lemon is gay and black, and therefore we have to pretend that everything that he says is decent and okay. But literally any other host says that. Like if somebody said, Kamala Harris is not in her prime. Kamala Harris. You know how we know that she's not in her prime? Because Kamala Harris, by age, Kamala Harris right now is 58 years old. She is 7 years older than Nikki Haley. And if you Google it, woman in intersexual prime at 58, she ain't. So Kamala Harris is, like, if I said that, boycotts galore. Don Lemon says that sort of thing on CNN. Everybody goes, well, he is Don Lemon, so I guess it's unbelievable stuff there from the journalismers at CNN.
I know I look good. You don't have to tell me. If I keep this under 4 minutes, I could play Black Sabbath instead of the usual crappy jazz I use in the background of these things. See, what Don Lemon doesn't understand is he thinks he's playing by the old rules. It's like, that Nikki Haley, she's a Republican, right? So we can treat her like we treated, Sarah Palin. We said that her daughter may have slept with her dad. We said all sorts of terrible things, and it didn't matter. Even though we're the party of women, or Bill Clinton, or whatever, or Jeffrey Epstein, or Harvey Weinstein, or any of those people. Yeah, that's us. This is, you understand there's a change, a shift at CNN. They're trying to, that's why you got banished from like a Tucker Carlson, like primetime spot, or wherever the fuck you were, however the fuck CNN runs their ratings. That's why you got moved to what looks like The View. It's just you and surrounded by women that you hate and can't stop lashing out at, either on screen or...
Caitlin, that was a great interview. All right, moving on.
Anyway, well, now moving on, because that's a big issue when it comes to the American. Hold on, please, with the music. That's a big issue when it...
Wait. Don't play the music yet. I have something to say. I know you're not revered and respected as you think you think you're a serious newsman. You don't understand that you're a Daily Show cartoon character, and you're lucky to still have a job. That's right. That's why you're on the View version of CNN. Those high-quality minded people at The View, who, as Ben Shapiro states, Whoopi Goldberg believes everyone is racist except Hitler. That's where you are. That's what you're good for, okay? You don't understand the climate, and is that the organization you work for wants to move away from your bullshit that you talk about with your friends at a coffee table. That's a great hit, but that sucks nationally because it's vicious, rude, deceptive, and fucking frankly angry. They don't want that shit. So when you start attacking women based on women, know where you are. You think I could get away with that in the corporate world? Do you think I could get away with saying that in the corporate world without having HR breathe down my neck? Where do you think you work? Who do you think your friends are? How long have you thought that because someone is a Republican, you could say whatever the fuck you want about them? How long have you been able to say whatever the fuck you want about Ann Coulter, Boebert, Palin? The list goes on. Which the C-bomb, all of it, private and public, joking about it, laughing about it, it's been A-okay. No one gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You can call women whatever the fuck you want. It's the double standard I give a fuck about. I call a woman a cunt from here till fucking Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Fuck you. Don't be one then. But the fact of your hypocrisy, you're shocked that you had to apologize. You're an asshole. Unbelievable. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but suck my dick.